Alright, here we are. Show you a little bit of the progress I've made on this. I got my beat up, rusted up sun visor out of the shed. It's really dented and twisted and bent, and it's made out of this like cross-hatched aluminum, and I don't know if I'll be able to fix it or not, but there it is. Pulled that one out just down a little bit, so the latest achievement. Haha, magic. Got that to work. And I found an entire S10 frame that I'm debating on purchasing and putting this whole car body, a little bit of sun there, this whole car body on the S10 frame, and then I can take and put the fenders off that parts car on this one, and then I think everybody be happier. But you see, like I say, the grill for this car, if I can reach it, is just made out of pressed tin. And somebody was telling me that's like a wartime thing, where, you know, you had the option to run these instead of the pot metal ones to save metal. I don't know. It didn't make much sense to me. I think it's a base model, deluxe model thing. But let's see. Like I say, I found an S10, so that axle will probably go right back to where it was sitting, and them Kragers will probably come off and go on the other car, or on the S10 frame. I gotta shorten it 3 inches to make it fit. I need to figure out the best way to get to that lockout mechanism is there in the trunk, so that I can open that up and get that all fixed up. The handle is completely broke off. That don't work. But yeah, shoot, you know. And those clearly are not the right buckets. Like I say, I think they're some cool old Chevy buckets. I've seen them in some of the hot rod magazines and such. I was trying to get this window regulator to roll down so that the glass wouldn't cut me, and dadgummit if I didn't shear the handle clean off of that little pot metal. And so I just ended up breaking the rest of the glass out on both sides. Come over to this side of it and show you. Got a little, let's see, there it is. Here's a little skull of some small critter wedged in there that I found breaking out that particular shards of glass. The parts car, I did find the other piece of windshield trim. So altogether I have enough inner trim to trim that out. And like I said, you know, this is the driver's side window bezel, and it is completely rusted through on the bottom side. And so that's why I was thrilled to see those other window bezels. And I don't think I'm going to be running this here axle. That'll get put back out in the trees as well. Maybe, actually, this axle will probably go underneath the other car, and I'll just kind of U-bolt it to the front end of that other car frame, or figure out some way of retaining it on that other car frame so that I can move it around, because it, just like this one, doesn't come with axles. That's the grill I was thinking about using, but now that I'm going with fenders, I'm gonna have those fenders. And see, I got this grill, and then, like I say, I'm bidding on that other one, trying to find the one for the driver's side. I got all those chrome rings, the dress rings for it, and that fender is really in decent shape compared to that other one. That other one's creased right there. Altogether, I got enough sheet metal now to make a car out of it. Did find another hood out there that he will let me have. And see, if you can, yeah, you can see it. That key's in the ignition right there. That little switch down there. But yeah, I think it's going smoothly. That other car even has the back seat armrests. It's like a big piece of metal that slides up on there and has the armrest built into it for the back seat. And I can't remember, but it seems to me like that was an option in 41. Pretty sure that other car is probably a deluxe, or somebody paid money for the other one, and this one here was probably more of a basic model. But I'm also looking at that other car's got a better fender, at least back here. And yeah, altogether it's really nice. It's coming together. All the parts are coming together. Should have everything I need right quick. But yes. Yeah, I think it's coming along. I've been mistaken before. But, you know, it's one of them things where really need to get this car cleaned up. That's the next step. Get all this junk out of here, and then see if I can't borrow somebody's wet dry vac and vacuum all the junk, sticks and pack rat materials out of this car, so that I can see how big of a pain in the butt it's gonna be to pull this body off this chassis. But I'm pretty sure that I'm running this here body and running the front end off the other car, and I'm looking at running a 3.8 liter V6 out of a Cougar that my buddy's got chilling out in his shed for years now. He was going to use it in his hot rod, and then he ended up putting a 4 liter in it instead. He says he's had more luck with them 4 liters. That's a little bit of the black, that flat black, that I'm going to paint it. I painted a little bit on the deck lid too. Pretty much where I thought I might not need to do any sanding, but it's definitely going to need sanded. That's no big deal. Yeah, I'm pretty happy how things are coming along. I mean, I'm actually kind of sort of impressed on how affordable the parts are. It's like all my other like Chrysler projects and stuff like that, like you're looking at spending $300 for a windshield, and that's just the glass, and that's not shipped. All the glass in this thing I could probably get for about $700, and that's including the back window with the old school green tint or a more modern dark tint, you know. So that's what I'm looking at doing. And even the gaskets for it all isn't too bad. And see this one here, got that one to open up nice. Took a lot of penetrating oil. Crazy thing is I got that knob and that one and that one there. There's that one, and this one here is down there. It's that little shiny bit. It fell down there. But yes, things are looking up in this project. Let's see, what do we got here? I don't know. But yeah, it's to the point of this project. Thinking about cleaning up that dash, and then getting a set of electronic round gauges and just literally building the dash around them instead of running that broken glass thing. And that hole behind that blockout plate wouldn't take too much before you could. That door actually shut real nice too. It's like the first time that happened. Took me by surprise. But anyway, the hole in the back of the dash here for that radio, it's not like all the old-timey radios where it's got the the holes in it. It's got the full thing cut out of it. So that's cool enough. You know, I'd have to either find or make a glove box door, clean that up and make it look half presentable, I think, and then put some big round gauges in there that work with that 3/8. I think that'd work well. And I got some holes in the floor to patch up, and gotta figure out what's going on here, there, and everywhere with all this stuff. I know them pop-up dollies, pretty much everything that's in here is sitting outside. So I imagine it can sit outside. I think I'll put the fuel tank in the shed, and I don't know about the rest of the stuff. It'll probably be a where it lands kind of deal. But all in all, that's the project to date. You'd be amazed, these old rusty running boards here, you see it's a little bit sticking out here. Those things will support your weight even though they're completely rusted out. There's a lot of under bracing in them things. It really is. What I like best about it, you know, is once you put your back seat in there, you know, the edge of the back of your seat is just in front of that fender well there, and literally you got all kinds of crazy leg room in the back seat. So even though this is a two-door car, it shouldn't be too bad for my buddies to get in the back. So that's just my 2 cents. Thanks for watching.